Okay, and next up for today, we have a new collaborative EP between Jones and Eprom. This is a follow-up to EPs like Acid Disc 2, Rave as well, R-A-V-E, from a few years ago, which is mad to think that came out in, what was that, 2022 when that came out, I think, towards the end of that year. Anyway, crazy that it's been that long. But yeah, this is a famed collaboration within the bass scene, a much loved kind of pairing within the bass scene. There's a lot of amazing crossover with their sounds, and these guys working together just makes for a lot of fantastic music. So whenever they work together, it is a little bit of a celebration for the scene overall. We have 4 tracks. It is just over 12.5 minutes in total, this project of music. Let's just get on with this collection, shall we? The opener is called Slamming Keys, which I think, yes, this was the main single before the EP came out. Let's get it. Gearing up for some big acid industrial music here. I did mention Rave. They did. Yeah, this is very classic. Hey. Bit of a trappy vibe from them. Get the trap arms out for G. Jones and Eprom. Ba 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 da ba da ba. Yo. Nice bit of thinking outside the box here with the original piano stab. Some of the cutting and the finely cut, that is so good. Bam 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 bam. Yeah, pretty good opening track just for kind of reintroducing us to their collective sound. That just sounds like them for sure. Not the kind of statement making level of a Rave or anything like that, but still some very, very nice arranging and cutting of particular sounds, and that piano-y stab. That was good. Next up we have Noontime Acid. Nothing like a bit of You're ruining it, Jack. He's spoiling the surprise. Bow, bow. I mean, yeah, the arrangement as per from them, like individually, that's a thing that they both kind of pride themselves on, I think. So together, it's just another level of unpredictability and, like, you know, surprising you while still feeling logical in its direction. Very acid, very acid.
Where's the fucking noise inside?
Ooh, yes. Just the attention to detail, placing all of those little notes and, you know, each of them kind of eliciting their own feeling and, you know, having their place within the general context of that drop. Nice fake out, I think, as well for that second drop. That kind of drew it out with that acidic kind of rubberiness. Really nice. 1,000 Cuts is track number 3. I've heard some good stuff about this track, so looking forward to getting into it. Yeah. Lovely jungly kind of percussion. Jungly break stuff here. This feels most typical of them, I think, as a duo, this track so far. Yeah. This so far, I think, is my pick. I think enjoying this one quite a bit. Feels like a bit of a full flow moment. These two as a duo just kind of getting into their stride. Craisins. Is that a kind of raisin? Yeah, definitely my pick so far. That just represents their collective energy best, I think. Out of the, I mean, the other two we've had so far in the first half of the EP have been, you know, the best. Not the best, but like, you know, well, yeah, a very good at least iteration of the acidic side of their style. But yeah, that has that just industrial flavour to it that I love them for as well. Cranberries but raisinified. Okay. This is the final tune, By Your Side. This little sweet number. Oh. Yeah, just a lighter, more sweetened version of their style. This is very nice. Very nice way to end the EP. Very Little Snake vibes going on here. Sorry. Very much, yeah, weaving, snaking through your mind with the acid. Anyone else see that G Jones reached out to Great Milk on Twitter the other day? Was it yesterday? Excuse me. Was it yesterday or the day before? Then Great Milk shared it and went, "What does this freak want?" I was just like, mate. It made me laugh quite a bit, but I was just like, fuck's sake. Okay. 1000 Cuts really does kind of amp up the energy in a kind of heavier sense, I think, with a lot of that jungly, breaksy kind of energy in the beginning, and then, you know, becoming quite just notably dark, I think, within the context of the EP, which I think is welcomed, and then taking it in more of a sweetened kind of overtly melodic, I suppose, direction with the final cut, By Your Side. So I think we get quite a few different, you know, sides of the G Jones and Eprom collective style, approach, aesthetic, and I think that's great. You know, they're showing all the different kind of facets of what their collective style is capable of, and the, you know, the potential of it. You know, different moods, different genres. That's in a big way what you should do when it's a significant project like this, where, you know, they're working together for the first time in a couple of years. Well, at least putting out a project of music for the first time in a couple of years. That's a statement, you know. Not often that you get to make collaborative EPs with people. You know, the odd track here and there, for sure. But a whole EP, it's like, you know, it's a special thing. So for them to show all of those different sides to the G Jones and Eprom aesthetic, I think is really good. But yeah, of the four here, for sure, 1000 Cuts standing out to me as the attention grabber. Top tune, that 1000 Cuts, within what is, yeah, again, a pretty decent EP. Not completely overawed by it at the moment. I don't think there's anything here that's like, you know, rave level or anything similar. But yeah, good tunes that I imagine will rub off on me more as I go back to them more. But yeah, there we go, guys. Utility disc, or disc utility, sorry, from G Jones and Eprom. There we go.